Hi, we're Gina and Stephen. In April 2021, we took a leap from the conventional and sold all our belongings, downsized our life to travel, to look for new ways to live deeper.
It's got something that tastes familiar, but I can't tell you.
Oh boy.
After 11 countries visited, including Spain, Ireland, Morocco, Turkey, and Cyprus, to name a few, we have found we loved this nomadic life and are ready to explore a whole new part of the world in 2022. If you're new to our channel, join us for the next 4 months as we find new ways to 10x our life in Southeast Asia.
We're living deeper. Today, we're going to get the rest of the vaccines that we need for our journey. We're going to check out one of the small markets in the Silom district in downtown Bangkok. We're going to chill out for a little bit in the hotel room and then head down to Chinatown for some delectable treats.
What is it?
Oh, really? Do you want to know?
This is our second day in Thailand. We're in Bangkok for the rest of today and tomorrow. The plans are to find a vaccination clinic. We got most of our vaccines before we left. Before we left to come to Thailand over in the States, what all did we get?
We got I got Hep A and B.
Uh-huh.
We also got the typhus and polio, and I think those were the big ones that we got. But
Those were the big ones. But we still need to get the Japanese encephalitis vaccine.
But we didn't do Japanese encephalitis.
Which is a big one, extremely expensive in the States. $400 a jab, and each person needs 2 of those.
Or rabies.
But we need to get that, we need to get rabies. The Japanese encephalitis, that is extremely serious. It's a rare disease, but it's mosquito-borne, and in this part of the world, 30% of the people that contract Japanese encephalitis die. It's fatal, and half of all the people that contract it and don't die have permanent central nervous system and psychiatric effects.
Which I'm okay with not getting.
They just mentioned that there's a new Japanese encephalitis vaccine. We don't know anything about that one, so we kind of got to look into that before we go.
And so we want to travel to these parts of the world. You have to do preventative measures to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And that's why it's so important that we did these vaccinations. Now, I know a lot of people might feel differently about vaccinations, but for us, we just felt safer knowing that when we were traveling to places like Cambodia, Vietnam, and Thailand, where we know those types of things are more significant, having those vaccines gave us peace of mind.
If you're going to be staying in the urban areas, no problem, you don't need them. But if you're going to be going out into the woods, taking long boat rides, hiking in the jungle, you need them, because I get devoured by mosquitoes, and these are diseases that if you get them in certain circumstances, you don't recover from.
Right.
So we got those today. The Japanese encephalitis vaccine here in Thailand was $30 for 1 shot. The health ministries of different places have approved different medications, and the Japanese encephalitis one here is part of the mainstream vaccination course that all of the children are given, along with mumps and measles and so forth. So I felt very safe getting that. In fact, this one appears to be more effective.
Traveling around the world does require you to be focused on your health and being taking care of yourself, not just, eating right and exercising, but also making sure that you have the right vaccinations, because what we have in the States is very different than what they have in other parts of the world. And now we just have to wait a couple weeks before we can go into the jungles, I think.
Into the depths we go. Somehow we have to talk and not get killed.
Yeah. We're heading towards the Lale Psat market. Silom is a district that we're in, and I guess it's a business district, so a lot of the people that go to work will go to this market. It usually starts at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and ends at like 9. We are going to get killed.
Certainly one of the coolest buildings in this part of Bangkok is right here.
Pork satay.
What is what?
It's like flattened pork that's grilled. It's got a seasoning on it.
That's very good. That was 10 baht, which is like 3 cents. Yeah.
Oh, does that make you happy?
Mm-hmm.
It's not 20. Oh, which way?
Oh, to the right.
So in the US, we sometimes complain that our infrastructure isn't in good shape. And whenever I travel to other parts of the world and I see something like this, it's literally power lines among power lines going all the way down the road. We've always been very curious about who's responsible for all of the wires, and we actually found somebody who does it. Sawadika! And he's actually on a bamboo ladder, as you can see. Very interesting.
Was I supposed to go on the left side of the ladder to let people ride by on the right side? I did not do that. I feared for this gentleman's well-being.
I would have to argue that that's probably a very complicated process.
That everybody has power, so
somehow it works.
at some point we're gonna have to go into a separate. That's our hotel. It's nice. I think it's mostly empty. The hallways are very hot, but the air conditioner in the room works well. It's a very nice room. It seems like a really old hotel. We had 2 rooms to choose from. They did turn on the air conditioner, which is working now. That's why they're calling.
It works fine,
And everything looks good. I mean, it's nothing super fancy. The bathrooms here are a little different. You know, there's tile everywhere and the shower is just kind of integrated into the bathroom as part of it. This room is better than all the others because it came with this wonderful person. It's got a good view of the city and there's a river outside.
I've thought about a couple things. Like in the first 24 hours, I've learned keep your little piece of paper. Nobody told us to keep that in order to get into hotels.
So that's the QR code, which is the Thailand pass, and also one of the 3 forms that we were given on the airplane to fill out on our way here.
And then I've learned that people don't wear sunglasses here.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
They don't like their eyes being covered, or they want to be able to see your eyes.
That could be. Also, the vast majority of the people have brown eyes, which I think are less susceptible to.
That plays a part.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, I cannot identify a single food item that's in any of those markets. I want to know
That's
what
a
they
very
are.
good point.
I mean, it's like I want to try them, but I don't know what I'm trying,
Yeah.
and so I feel like I should know what I'm trying first, and I can't ask for like a taste test. Could you just let me sample? I've actually, and I don't know how to say that in Thai, but it would be nice to be able to just sample one first before you decide to buy a bunch of them.
Yep.
So yeah, I want to go and see if we can take a food tour with somebody who can actually walk us through, you know, the markets and say these are the different foods you want to try.
This is the imitation fruit. It's made from mung bean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so which one do you want to try?
So I don't know if we want to go to that one today or tomorrow, but we should probably look at that. Because of jet lag, we are up at 10:45 Bangkok time, and we're getting ready to head over to one of the most vibrant neighborhoods in Bangkok, which is Chinatown, which is super cool because if you check out our Chinatown video in London, we'll be able to do a comparison between Chinatown London, Chinatown Bangkok.
Bangkok is an enormous city. We're out on Friday night, just on the outskirts of Chinatown, and I'm whispering and you can hear me. A loud car is getting ready to come by, but the streets are almost empty.
There isn't a curfew, is there?
I don't think so. Good question. Well, I think we have found some of the activity of Chinatown. More lights, more people, more energy. I think so.
These are called Thai crispy pancakes. I read about them online. It's got sugar and sometimes coconut, and then sometimes they'll put shrimp in it, but it's basically a Thai taco. So it's very cool.
Nice. I think Ethan would love this car.
Nothing like getting pancakes at 11 o'clock at night.
Pancakes at 11.
Little baby pancakes. So one might argue that I'm playing it safe by having pancakes instead of like bugs. Bugs are for later. Right now I'm gonna try my first Bangkok pancake. I'm gonna try my first Bangkok pancake that's shaped like Mickey Mouse. And they had like a dozen different types of sauces you could put on top. I probably shouldn't have done anything, but I asked them to put honey on it. And actually, it's really not Mickey Mouse. It's supposed to be like honey bee, and it's supposed to be a bear. And they make it fresh right there. It tastes like pancakes.
Wow.
It's really delicious.
That tastes like another one.
That tastes like another one? Not bad, huh? Like I'm eating a monkey.
Not as fancy as that one.
Hello.
Oh, you got like a whole bag of it.
Yeah, we don't want a whole bag. 40 baht.
What do you think?
Wait, it's blurry. It's blurry. Okay, go ahead.
That's yes. That's quite good.
Is it?
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like legs and wings and a thorax, but it's quite delicious actually. Quite delicious. Here, G.
Oh, please don't make me do it. Alright, I'll do it. I don't even want to see what they are. Do I have to pick one up? Did you want one?
I don't know.
Come on.
Oh, yeah,
If
okay.
we're doing it, you have to do
Yep.
it.
And we'll get you on film. We just met two awesome folks from Germany. It was Patrick and Ann.
Hey Stephen, hey Gina.
Hi.
And they were here, I don't know if it's really on their honeymoon. They just got married.
We had our wedding,
Oh, nice. Congratulations. That's great. All right.
and then 4 days later we left to Bangkok.
Okay.
So you
Just
have
arrived
to
also 2 days ago.
Okay. And they're going to be in Thailand and around Thailand for 4 months.
3 months actually.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
We are trying to do this the next 7 months.
Okay.
And then our camper is supposed to be ready.
Oh, nice.
And then we will travel.
So we definitely intend on catching up with them. Again, super nice people. We ate crickets together. So what could be a better bonding experience than that? Okay, pass it on.
Oh my goodness.
he said they actually taste good.
Yeah, they are.
What is it?
Oh, really? Do you want to know?
It's a grasshopper.
Wait,
And you eat all of
wait,
it.
go for it. Close your eyes.
Beautiful.
It doesn't taste so good.
Really?
Oh.
If I didn't know what they were, I'd be fine. Oh, this one really looks like one.
No, it's fine.
I know I really can't do it.
Just close your eyes.
Yeah.
And now fast. Not that bad.
Hey. See?
That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Oh,
You really should try.
you have to.
My life's one time.
Oh.